Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. MTG Box Analysis here with a Foundations Play Booster Box. This is unlike the Jumpstart Booster Box that we opened up on Monday. I'm hoping to find some value in here, whereas we found nothing in here. So let's go ahead and cross our fingers, crack it open, and see what kind of value we can find inside of these 36 packs. We've already opened up a full collector case and a couple other products from the set. So I'm really curious to see how my first experience with a complete play box goes. So let's go ahead and get our pack stacked out. And as always, we'll put the prices of every single rare and mythic on the screen along with any card valued over $1. Here we go, pack number one. We do not have pull tabs, so that means that these are not Japanese printed. So let's just see. All right, pack number one is going to kick off with a Courageous Goblin, followed by a Vampire Soulcaller, an Ambush Wolf, and then we're going to see ourselves a Think Twice with an Inspiring Paladin, a Fanatical Firebrand. Then we're going to see an Evolving Wilds with a Youthful Valkyrie coming in, really good reprint there. Then we're going to see ourselves a Bulk Up with a Heroic Reinforcements, and then we're going to see a Phyrexian Arena as our rare, and that's our first rare, with a Niv-Mizzet Niv-Mizzet Visionary coming in as a mythic hit for us and a double rare pack. Then we're going to see a Quick Draw Katana as our foil, followed by Liliana's Swamp, and we are going to see a signed art card there up front. So let's go ahead and feature the artist. We got ourselves an Anthem of Champions by Ryan Pancoast. So thank you very much, Ryan, for illustrating our game and lending your signature to WotC and putting it on the card. All right, that was a pretty good first pack. Signed art card, one mythic, one rare. Let's do it. Pack number two, we got ourselves a Gorehorn Raider, followed by a Hungry Ghoul. Then we're going to see a Giant Growth, a Rudite Wizard with a Dazzling Angel. Then we're going to see a Gleaming Barrier, an Elfsworn Giant, followed by an Arcane Epiphany, Titova Benathic Druid. Then we're going to see ourselves Exsanguinate, followed by Angels of Finality with a Sky Knight Squire coming in as our rare and our only rare. Then we're going to see a Battlesong Berserker with Blossoming Sands and a Dragon or Double Dragon token there in the back. I'm going to take a half a second and we'll go ahead and separate our mythics and rares so we can kind of track them separately. Of course, they'll be in the upper left-hand corner, but it'll help me out quite a bit. All right, sliding into pack three. This one's going to kick off with a Burst Lightning, and then we're going to see ourselves a Macabre Waltz, followed by a Crackling Prowler, a Runaway Together, followed by a Feldar Savior, a Pilfer, then we're going to see a Witness Protection with Seismic Rupture, Aetherize. Then we're going to see the Imperium Eagle with a Cephalopid Ink Mage and an High Fae Trickster coming in as our rare from the main set. Good little bit of value there. Then we're going to see the Feldar Savior again, but this time in foil, followed by a Standard Island and a non-signed art card in the back, so we will not feature the artist there. All right, we'll just go ahead and drop that right there and just keep rolling through these packs. I think we'll do one more all the way through, and then I will actually probably fast forward through most of the common uncommons, because there's only one common Heir Apparent that we're looking for and one uncommon Bolt Wave in standard frame. So we've got the Firebrand Archer with a Crypt Feaster. Then we're going to see the Apothecary Stomper, a Big Fin Bouncer, a Fleeting Fight, Campus Guide. There's Heir Apparent. That's the one common valued over $1. In fact, right now I think it's valued just over $4, so we're going to put that in our rare pile. Then we're going to see a Ajani's Pridemate, Skyship Buccaneer with a Meteor Golem. Then we're going to see a Slumbering Cerberus, followed by a Swiftblade Vindicator coming in as our rare. Then we're going to see an Imperium Eagle, Swiftwater Cliffs, and a Food Treasure token in the back. All right, moving into our next pack. On this one, we're going to fast forward the common uncommons, and I'll just slow it down if we see something of value. Our rare is going to be an Extravagant Replication coming in, not a high-value rare out of blue. Then we see a Burglar Rat, followed by a Windscarred Crag, and a Spirit token in the back. Our rare in this pack is going to be an Exemplar of Light. We do get a little bit of value out of that card, followed by a foil Grow from Ashes, a foil Forest, and we're going to see one more non-signed art card, and yeah, that's a Robbo in the back. All right, moving into our next pack. Hopefully the pace is to your liking. Just want to make sure that this isn't, a 30-minute video. Our rare is going to be a borderless Spinner of Souls. Kind of nice to see a borderless rare coming in. Unfortunately, the Spinner of Souls only value just about $1 in the borderless treatment. Then we're going to see a Cat Collector, followed by a Johnny's Plains in full art, and then a Human Knight token in the back. All right, our rare is going to be a Scrawling Crawler, another really good hit from the set, value just under $5. Then we're going to see an Involuntary Employment with a Scoured Barrens and a Drake Goblin token back there in the back. Curious to see if we're going to get any special guests out of this play booster. All right, our first rare is going to be a Slag Storm coming in out of red. And directly behind that, we are going to see another mythic. We got ourselves Sphinx of the Forgotten Lore coming in. Unfortunately, not a high-value mythic like Niv. Then we're going to see a Brazen Scourge, followed by a Standard Plains and a non-signed art card in the back. But that is the Gigantosaurus, which is actually featured in full art inside of, I think it's the, not the beginner set, I think it's the starter kit is where you can find that card. All right, our rare for this pack is going to be Elenda, Saint of the Dusk, coming in multicolor with a Beastkin Ranger, followed by a Mountain, both in foil. And our final card is going to be a Food Treasure token. Don't think any of the the tokens are going to hold any value in this set. So don't be looking for anything in that final slot. Maybe a signed art card or two. If I find any of value, I'll put them on the screen right now. All right, our rare is going to be a Curator of Destinies, and that'll be our only rare for that pack. Then we're going to see a Crackling Cyclops in foil, followed by a Full Art Forest and another non-signed art card. All right, our rare for this pack is going to be a Rune Scarred Demon, another non-high value card. Then we're going to see a Campus Guide in foil, followed by a Blossoming Sands, and we are going to get one more signed art card, and that's actually a pretty cool signature right there. This is, of course, going to be Galta Primal Hunger by Justin Gerard. Thank you again for lending your signature and, you know, painting some pretty darn awesome art. All right, very cool. So that takes us down to 2 stacks of packs to go. So that was 1/3 of the box. How are we doing? It's probably not the best play booster box ever opened on YouTube, but that's okay. We've got 2/3 left. All right, we got ourselves another Hera Parent, so there's another $4 in value right now from this common, so good to see a repeat of that. Behind it, we're going to see a Wildwood Scourge, then we're going to see a Spectral Sailor, followed by a Diregraph Ghoul, a Shivan Dragon, and we're going to get a double rare pack. We got ourselves an Ashroot Animus coming in foil, followed by a Scrawling Crawler also in foil. Very nice to see that. One really good value and one so-so. Then we're going to see the Windscarred Crag in foil with a non-signed art card back there. All right, very cool. Adding a little bit more value to the pile. What do you all think of Foundations? Are you fans? Do you just want the collector boxes? Let me know in the comments. All right, we got ourselves a Swiftfoot Boots. This is going to be a reprint value just over $1 in the uncommon space, so very cool to see that. Then we're going to see a Consuming Aberration coming in as our rare, followed by a Ravenous Amulet and a Swiftwater Cliffs and a Rabbit token back there in the back. All right, very cool. All right, moving into our next pack. Just had to do a little cleanup maintenance there. All right, our rare for this pack is, of course, going to be Galta Primal Hunger. There it is down there, and here it is right here. Very cool to see that. Unfortunately, Galta, with all of the reprints, no longer a high-value card. Then we're going to see a Goldvein Pick with a Swamp and a Zombie Insect in the back. Oh, we got ourselves a special guest right here in the middle of the pack. We got ourselves a Grim Tutor coming in. Very nice to see that. This mythic is valued over $10 right now in non-foil. Awesome to see that, and a little surprising to see it in the middle of the pack, but I'll take it. We got ourselves a Heroic Reinforcements, followed by a Bulk Up. Then we're going to see an Affectionate Idric with another mythic, Vivian Reed, coming in from the main set. Then we're going to see an Eaten Alive with an Island and a non-signed art card there in the back. Very cool to get a double mythic pack, especially one being a special guest. and being one of 3 special guests currently valued over $10. The other 2 are going to be the Embercleave and the Achroma's Memorial. All right, we're going to see ourselves a couple of rares here. So we got ourselves a Banner of Kinship. This is a rare that has taken off from the main set, currently valued over $7. Awesome to see that. Directly behind it, we're going to see ourselves a Borderless High Society Hunter coming in. Very cool. And then right behind that, we're going to see ourselves a foil Borderless Homunculus Horde. So very nice to kind of get like a double Borderless pack there, both being rare. Then we're going to see an Island and a Fairy Fish in the back. All right. Kind of felt like I was opening a collector booster there for a second. Unfortunately, the standard frame card, the Banner of Kinship, was the most valuable of the 3. So we got ourselves a Sower of Chaos with a Burglar Rat, an Apothecary Stomper, a Big Fin Bouncer, Fleeting Flight with a Prideful Parent. Then we're going to see the Spitfire Lagok, Youthful Valkyrie with a Skyship Buccaneer, a Garruk's Uprising. Then we're going to see a Brineborn Cutthroat with a Mossborn Hydra coming in as our rare. Does hold some value. Hooray. Then a foil Burnished Heart, a foil Swamp, and sort of a signed art card. We've got ourselves the gold stamp down there. So honorable mention, Soulstone Sanctuary by Daniel Legrin. So thank you very much. Unfortunately, either you couldn't get the logistics down for the signature, or WotC couldn't secure it for the right fee. I don't know what the situation was, but hey, it's got a stamp on it. I'll take it. All right, our rare is going to be Coma World Eater coming in. Very nice to see that. Does hold some value. Then we're going to see the Vanguard Seraph in foil, followed by a Scoured Barrens and a Food Treasure token in the back. All right, our rare is going to be the Solemn Simulacrum coming in. Unfortunately, this card's been reprinted so many times, has almost no value. It was also the Buy a Box promo for this set, so adding even more insult to injury. So we're going to see a Wary Thespian in foil with a Windscarred Crag, and then we're going to see the Scoured Barrens or Soulstone Sanctuary again, but this time in non-signed art form. So we got ourselves 4 more packs in stack number 2, and then we'll be down to our final 12 play boosters. All right, our rare for this pack is going to be a 9 Lives Familiar. Does hold a little bit of value, so I will take that for sure. And directly behind it, we're going to see ourselves a Mythic. This is Kato Cunning Infiltrator, currently valued right around $3. So hooray, thank you, Kato, for showing that up. Then we're going to see a Vampire Nighthawk in foil with a standard non-foil Forest and a Spirit Cat token in the back. All right, so far we have seen 2 Heir Apparents, but we have yet to see the one uncommon other than Swiftfoot Boots and an Offer You Can't Refuse, which are reprints. So we haven't seen the one new uncommon, Bolt Wave, in this box, so fingers crossed that we do get one before the end of the stack. There it is. So you ask and ye shall receive. There's Bolt Wave right now, currently valued right around $3, so awesome to see that showing on up. Now let's get another one, shall we? So we got ourselves a Fishing Pole, followed by a Borderless Think Twice there in the back. And then we're going to see a High Society Hunter coming in as our main set rare, with a Make Your Move and a Bloodfell Caves with a Goblin Zombie in the back. All right, 2 more packs left in this stack. Make sure, if you're not familiar with the channel, make sure you do stay tuned to the end, where we'll be doing a statistical analysis of this box. And then as we open up more and more of these, we'll be doing some comparative analysis. All right, our rare is going to be Loot Exuberant Explorer coming in, another rare of value. Then we're going to see ourselves an Ambush Wolf, followed by a Jungle Hollow and a Blasphemous Edict coming in the non-signed art form. That would be another really good hit for us. Currently, the 3 best cards to kind of go after are going to be Doubling Season from a reprint perspective, and then from a new card perspective, the Bloodthirsty Conqueror, and after that, the Twin Flame Tyrant. It'd be great to see those in Borderless, but I'll just take them in standard frame. Thank you very much. All right, instead, we're going to see ourselves Kiora, Cunning Infiltrator, another rare of value. Lots of rares of value in this box. Then we're going to see the Strongbox Raider, followed by the Full Art Mountain and the Elf Warrior with the Raccoon. All right, so there we go. Now we're down to 12 play boosters. Just wanted to confirm. So everything should now be in alignment. Let's put some more value on the board. I'll take a few more mythics. We're only at 4+1 when you count the special guest, so seems a little light for a play booster. This pack's rare is going to be a Sear Slicer Goblin coming in out of red, a not high value rare. Then we're going to see an Elvish Regrower with a Dismal Backwater, and our final card is going to be a Spirit Cat token. All right, this pack's rare is going to be Alicia, who laughs at fate. Very cool to see that. Unfortunately, not high value. Then we're going to see ourselves a Frenzied Goblin with a Mountain and an Elf Warrior Raccoon again in the back. Seems like a pretty common token to appear. I'm a little surprised at how many art cards. There's quite a bit in here. Not that art cards hold any value, but instead of the tokens, considering they're all double-sided, means that Foundations has a lot of tokenage going on. All right, we're going to see another borderless here, just an uncommon. This is going to be Ajani's Pridemate. Very nice to see that showing up in borderless. Directly behind it, we're going to see Giada, Font of Hope, coming in. This card is also featured in the Jumpstart set as well. Then we're going to see Dwayne's Elite in foil, followed by an Island and a non-signed Kaikar in the back. All right, there we go. Got ourselves our third appearance of the Heir Apparent. Very nice. Adding some more value to the box with a Secluded Courtyard, Vampire Nighthawk, Essence Scatter, with a Tiny Bones Bauble Burglar coming in as our rare. With a backup rare, it is actually a mythic, Ajani, Caller of the Pride. Very nice to see that mythic showing on up. Adding another mythic to our pile. Then we're going to see an Elementalist Adept in foil with a Tranquil Cove and the Double Dragon token in the back. All right, very cool. So 3 of our 6 mythics are Planeswalkers. Our rare for this pack is going to be Kellen, Planner Trailblazer, followed by an Affectionate Idric in foil. Then we're going to see a Tranquil Cove and Cyan of the Deep with a Comus Coil token in the back. All right, we're going to see ourselves another rare borderless card here. We got ourselves a Sear Slicer Goblin coming in. Very nice to see that, which means, yep, we're going to see another rare, and it's amazingly another borderless. We get ourselves Zool Asher Lichlord coming in. So very nice that they're both rares were borderless. Then we're going to see ourselves a Strix Lookout in foil with a Bloodfell Caves and Galta in the unsigned art form. All right, we are down to 6 more packs. All right, our rare is going to be the Crystal Barricade coming in out of white. Brand new wall for Magic. And then we're going to see a Light Shell Duo in foil with the Streets of New Capenna Plains, as I like to call it, and Laffle coming in the non-signed art form. There we go. We got ourselves a reprint of An Offer You Can't Refuse, still currently holding some value, just over $1. And our rare is going to be a Genesis Wave, unfortunately not valued over $1. Then we're going to see an Armasaur Guide in foil with a Dismal Backwater, also in foil, with a Goblin Insect there in the back. All right, our rare is going to be that Soulstone Sanctuary that we've already seen twice in art form, followed by Herald of Eternal Dawn, another mythic coming in. Does hold a little bit of value. And then we're going to see ourselves a Hero's Downfall with a Thornwood Falls and a Goblin Zombie there in the back. All right, very cool to kind of get ourselves up to 7 mythics. I think I'd like to see 1 more. Heck, I'd like to see 3 more, but I'll just take 1. All right, our rare for this pack is going to be the Blasphemous Edict, a really good hit from the set, valued just over $7. Awesome to see that one showing on up. Then we're going to see ourselves a Stab, followed by a Forest, and we're going to see Vivian Reed coming in the token with an elf on the back. All right, 2 more play booster packs, and then we'll jump into the MTG box analysis and determine set coverage, duplication. We'll take a look at the value of the set. We'll actually take a look at the breakdown of the value of this box and see if it worked out for us. All right, looks like we're going to get a couple of rares here. We're going to see an Natali Primal Storm coming in as a reprint rare. And directly behind it, we get ourselves Niv-Mizzet Visionary, this time coming in the foil standard frame. Very nice. And then directly behind that, we got ourselves a Swamp with a Rabbit and a Soldier. All right, so we'll just go ahead and put our foil Niv over there. This is our final play booster pack, and then we'll jump into that MTG Box Analysis. All right, so this one kicks off with a Think Twice, a Cathar Commando. Then we're going to see a Burst Lightning with a Macabre Waltz, Crackling Prowler with a Runaway Together. Then we're going to see a Pilfer with a Witness Protection, a Cat Collector, then a Dreadwing Scavenger, followed by a Brazen Scourge, and our rare is going to be a Scavenging Ooze. Then we're going to see a Llanowar Elves coming in foil, followed by a Rugged Highlands. And our final card is going to be an Elf Warrior Cat Token. All right, so I'll get it all sorted, organized, and here comes the MTG Box Analysis. Get early access to videos, download the analysis for every box open on the channel, and personally DM me, just like these fine people, all by becoming a member of the channel through YouTube or over at mtgboxanalysis.com. You'll find links in the description. Until next time, do something amazing.